Hello, welcome to the TV room. No, sorry, the front hall. David Bradley here. I will be your host. Oh, yeah. Ugh. So, I need to explore the contents of this bag. But first, I need to get this brewing. Well, I don't need to, but I'm going to. All right, I'm going to shuffle this monitor back a bit. So, in this blue bag, there is one thing that I know nothing about, but I am intrigued by it. It is a board. And supposedly this is a whole other way to connect disk drives to a PET. The guy told me they are Shugart drives. I have never heard of this. I have never seen this. He says there's information online. I will hunt. I will see. I have no clue. It has a board, and it has like a little board, and it has cables. Besides that, I don't know. But I did get with it, there is a dual drive that I will have to check out. Oh, here's a beautiful thing. Some foam. What else? Oh, a wire. A connecting wire. Somehow I think this is part of this. Oh my. I have not looked in this before. Aha. A ribbon cable. Somehow. I think this is part of this. Ah, there is a magical thing. It's a PET to IEEE cable. Beautiful. Oh, look. Another ribbon cable that has an end on it. What would go to the back of a 4040 or other such device. What else here? Oh, lovely. Here, this goes on the IEEE port, and it gives you a pass-through, and it's an SD card reader thing. It is. And that too, lovely. Oh, here's another funny little connector thing. I think that's part of the drive, but I don't know. Here is a funny wire. I have no clue. Here is, oh, this all came with this PET here. Here's a serial cable for a 1541 or 1571 or whatever. What is this? Oh, this must be the external power supply for this. Ta-da! I will put them together. I will keep them together. I will experiment with them together. And finally, in this bag of goodness, is an old data set that the kind that they were in a lot of the early PETs, and they also sold them separately, and then they switched them to white like this with a counter, and then they switched things all around. But this would fit in an old PET. It would. Uh-oh. What's going on here? I ejected, but it didn't stay up. Oh well. These things happen. More important that it stays down. So I will have to hook this up to something to give it a try. Now this cable here is quite wonderful and quite magical, and I'll have to test it as well with another drive. Ta-da! It takes a PET and allows it to talk to a disk drive or the IEEE printer, or they even had a modem and other such things. But see, like this end, you put on, and then you keep on daisy chaining things on. This end is the one that goes to the circuit board, so it has an edge connector. They are rare, they are hard to find, and they are pricey. They are. So, soon, but not quite yet, I will take this pet connected to the pet companion from Rudy's Retro Intel and connect it to this, because although this pet is beautiful and dandy and wonderful, I have found that the screen, it's not turning off, but somehow there's a connection issue that's not happening, and that sometimes all that means is there is may need that the innards of the cable that go from the board to the monitor need to be cleaned, as in the connectors, or the connectors on the board and the upstairs in the board need to be cleaned. Something of that nature. Because it's not like the monitor is shutting off and then having to warm up again. It's just the signal isn't there. But see, if I connect this green monitor, then I can see what's going on the pet to see if there's anything else going on while I don't have a screen. I can. Anyway, that is stuff that will be upcoming. I will have to research this whole other disk drive thing, because I don't know anything about it. I've never heard of it, didn't even know it existed. So, that is the contents of the bag. And most of it will stay together because I think it's all part of that board and such, I think, but I'll find out. The IEEE cable I'll have to test, the data set I'll test, and the SD card, SD reader, that will come in handy, I have no doubt. I have never yet downloaded a program from the internet onto an SD card to stick on the pet, but I have the capability. I just have not done it. There's much I need to learn about these new modern things. Anyway, thanks so much for being here. I'll see about doing more testing of an assortment of things here. And I've got to figure out the configuration for this pet here. This whole space is different. I moved the camera today, but I think I'm not finished in deciding which way. And I guess depending on the situation, just like in any TV or movie thing, the positioning of the camera and the picking of the frame depends on the circumstances. Because somehow I think when I actually do the pet, it would be more handy to be in a different sort of way. What does that mean? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for coming. Have a lovely, lovely day. David Bradley, signing off. Bye for now.